begin with some election-related stories. And we are committed to abolishing double-track system and make agriculture cool to the youth, says the flag bearer of the National Democratic Congress, John Dramani Mahama, during an interaction with the Wisconsin University students here in Accra.
Flag bearer of the National Democratic Congress, John Dramani Mahama, has assured that Ghana's educational system, which has taken news drive under the NPP, will be reformed if he is voted into power in 2025.
One, the course the student is going to do is not available in Ghana, or it is a priority course where we do not have enough capacity to train students. And so those are the principles that we look at. I mean, if you want to do an MBA, there are so many schools doing MBA in Ghana today. Why should somebody go abroad to go and do an MBA and be paid for by Ghanaian taxpayers' money? If you want to go and do a Harvard MBA, for heaven's sake, pay for it yourself. And so we must stick by the rules and regulations for which scholarships are awarded.
He also promised to create jobs and reduce high cost of living in the country by making agriculture a lucrative venture for all.
As part of our job creation strategy in the agricultural sector, we will strategically diversify the agricultural landscape and tap into new market opportunities. We intend to make agriculture sexy and cool. We're going to move away from the hoe and cutlass agriculture. We will create farmer service centers so young agricultural entrepreneurs who want to go into farming will receive all the services they need from the farmer service center.
John Mahama promised to allocate funds for the completion of abandoned projects under the NPP.
When I come into office, we're going to do an inventory of all those abandoned and uncompleted projects. And in every year's budget, we're going to make budgetary allocation for completing them. And like I said, we're not going to be in a hurry to start new projects when we have all these uncompleted projects that have been abandoned. I mean, for instance, take the Agenda 111 hospitals. I said that it would have been more prudent to start, say, 40 of them and finish them. And then you can continue another 20 and finish them and continue. But you start 88 hospitals at once, all over the country.
He also lamented on the abuse of scholarship schemes in the country.
The ex-NDC government will invest heavily in the construction and renovation of schools with particular focus on underserved and rural areas. We'll continue our program to remove schools under trees and provide furniture for children at the basic level. With regards to the free access to education, we'll revisit the initiative of Community Day Senior High Schools, which were popularly called the E-blocks. These schools have been abandoned without any justifiable reason by the current administration. We're going to build more E-blocks, community day schools, in high urban population areas.
Also on John Mahama, he says that the Ministry of Sanitation has choked no success as Accra remained one of the dirtiest cities in Ghana, even though monies are pumped into the ministry. He says he will abolish the ministry if he comes to office.
We will close down the Ministry of Sanitation. One, to reduce expenditure. And two, I don't see any use. Accra, our country is dirtier than when there was no Ministry of Sanitation. Indeed, this country was cleaner when sanitation was under local government than as a standalone ministry. And so we'll close down that ministry and we'll take the sanitation schedule back to local government. Indeed, because we want to reduce government expenditure, it's not only the sanitation ministry. In transport, aviation and railways, we're going to close them down and send them back to the transport ministry. We're going to combine communications and information again. And so we want to reduce the number of ministries.